AITA for skipping my brother's wedding because I wasn't invited to the engagement party. I, 28, have a twin brother. Growing up, we were inseparable, and until recently, I thought we were still very close. Wife equals. I was always more of a shy nerd, and he was an extrovert, and that played sports throughout our childhood and high school. But we spent almost all of our time together by choice.
Why?
We went our separate ways when college came. He stayed local in Arizona, and I went to college in Portland. When I graduated, I stayed there because I fell in love with the city. My friends are here, my professional networks from internships are here, etc. But I always flew back home for holidays, events, birthdays, etc. My brother announced on Instagram that he and his girlfriend of 3 years got engaged. I was incredibly happy for him and texted him congrats. He mentioned they were planning to have an engagement party in 6 to 8 weeks, and I told him to let me know so I can book a flight to come celebrate. I was never told a date. If I brought it up with him or anyone in my family, they'd change the subject or say it's still being planned and confirmed. After a few weeks, I texted my brother to ask about the date because it must be getting close and I don't want to pay for a last minute flight. No response.
That's suspicious. That's weird. And you want to know what else is funny?
I asked my mom for details and she said it's not really an engagement party, just a small dinner with family. There's no need to come down for it. I eventually found out that it was, in fact, a big party. They rented out an entire restaurant for 4 hours and there were about 80 guests, family, friends, cousins, everyone. Everyone was told I couldn't make it. My aunt was like a second mother to me, texted me that she was very disappointed I couldn't make time to join, and I replied that I would have happily come, but I was not invited. Wife equal. Word spread quickly about my snub and my parents and brother tried to say it was just a misunderstanding. That was almost over a year ago. Since then, I've tried to get to the bottom of why I wasn't invited. Over the course of months, it went from it was just meant to be a small gathering to I don't know what happened. There must have been a miscommunication to it's just a party. It's no big deal. I asked my brother if he was mad at me. I thought maybe his fiance didn't like me, even if she or he didn't want me there. Why were my parents okay with this? This really wasn't like that. Christmas and Easter was awkward as hell because no one but me wanted to address the elephant in the room, and any conversation about anything was like small talk with strangers. When I visited in May for my sister's birthday, I left early after my sister said, "You moved so far away. It's like you're not really family anymore. You make everything feel so weird now."
Oh, okay, enough.
So, bro, like family expects you to read their mind. Like, yeah, that's strangers are sometimes better to you because like family just expect you to know shit, you know? Anyways, 9 months ago I got the save the date announcement and 6 months ago I got the invitation to the wedding. I wasn't asked to be in the wedding party, which is fine and wasn't surprising at this point. My sister and younger brother were asked to be in the wedding party, so another snub. I also didn't get a plus one for my girlfriend.
What the fuck did I do?
I've been seen for almost a year and a half. My sister, however, got a plus one for her friend with benefits. I'm pretty sure that what that shit means. I mean, I've never had even a friend. So, anyways, so I decided I wasn't welcome. I was probably only invited for optics and to play Happy Family. I didn't RSVP no since I knew that would cause a shit show. I just didn't go. The wedding was this past weekend. No one contacted me about missing the rehearsal dinner, so I guess even if I did go, and I wasn't invited to that either or expected to be there. I started getting calls and texts about an hour before the ceremony, and a fucking hour before the ceremony, like fuck all on like asking where I was, if my flight was delayed, how far along I will be, etc. And I ignored them. They stopped for a while during the ceremony, but started up again right after. I finally picked up my mom's call and she screamed.
Where the hell are you?
I replied, in Portland, where you all prefer me to be, she said. This is your brother's wedding. How could you embarrass us? I answered, it's just a party. It's no big deal, right? It was probably the first time in my life my mother was speechless. After a few seconds of silence, I said, tell everyone I said hi, and hung up. Now I'm getting calls and texts from everyone saying I was being petty and ruined the day. So, am I the AH here? I feel like I'm just matching their energy and dropping the rope. Man, your family is so fucking weird, screwed up, all types of shit. Like, there has to be something else that we're missing here. I mean, like, what the? Maybe you did some shit to your brother when you were younger, and you might have thought it wasn't a big deal, but he did. But regardless, like, fuck your family, bro. They're fucked up. Like, it's all up to you, man. I don't think there's any advice anyone here can give you, where it's just up to you as to what you want to like. Fuck them. Who gives a shit? I'm in a foreign country right now. I'm with my brother, bro. But like, my family back home, it's like, yeah, I fucking love you guys from a distance, bro. There are exceptions, but yeah, bro. Like, it's I guess don't invite them to your wedding for your when you and your girl get married or some shit. Or you know what would be good? Do invite them, and see if they come. Yeah, then you'll see who like really cared or some shit. I guess some people might do it to prove a point to say, oh, they're the bigger person, but yeah, bro. Like it happened already. You can't really go back and fix shit. So you just have to like move accordingly now. You know? Yeah. Big up on yourself and I don't know. This fucking English thing, like, oh my god. What a bad one.